Right now on 12 News at 10, a business owner in downtown Phoenix celebrating a big win in his fight against the city and the so-called Super Bowl clean zone. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Thanks for joining us. That policy was put in place to keep people in downtown from putting up signage in the weeks leading up to the Super Bowl unless the city and the NFL approved it. Team 12's Bianca Bono talked to the business owner who sparked this lawsuit. She's live in downtown with more on how he's reacting to the judge's ruling. Hey, Bianca.
Hey guys, yeah, this all started when Bramley Paulin, who owns a couple of properties downtown near some of those big Super Bowl events, looked into selling advertising space. For example, one of the companies he was talking to was Coca-Cola. They were pretty quick to tell him they could not do it because, as you can see, the NFL has an exclusive partnership with Pepsi, so it never would have been approved under that clean zone. Now that's changing. You would think owning two properties downtown,
one of them is right across the street from Hans Park,
would be prime time for cashing in during the Super Bowl.
I wanted to lease out my property.
Lease out his property in part to advertisers to put up signs. But Bramley Paulin was shocked to learn the city of Phoenix designated most of downtown as a clean zone, meaning he would have to get those signs approved by the city and the NFL first.
You can imagine of all the companies that are out there who would love the opportunity.
One of those companies Paulin talked to, Coca-Cola, an advertisement the NFL would have never approved of. Why? Because its competitor Pepsi has a 40-year relationship with the NFL and is one of the Super Bowl's biggest sponsors.
You just kind of get fed up when government just wants to run you over and trample your rights. It gets to a point that enough is enough, and I decided to fight.
A fight he took seriously. Paulin hired attorneys with the Goldwater Institute, and on Thursday, he won when a judge called the city's clean zone unconstitutional, ruling in his favor.
I think the court today made it very clear that citizens don't surrender their constitutional rights even when a big event is coming to town.
Paulin has now submitted his application for permits for the city to approve without input from the NFL or Super Bowl host committee and without considering the content of Paulin's proposals. He hopes this decision sets a precedent for other host cities so communities moving forward can cash in without going to court.
I'm a very big believer in First Amendment and other constitutional rights and property rights, so this is a very big win for us.
And guys, it's really not uncommon for the NFL to request these types of clean zones in Super Bowl host cities. And the same goes for the Final Four, Olympics, and more. Paulin is really hoping that his case sets a precedent so there are no more clean zones around major events across the country. We're live in downtown Phoenix tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, thanks.